The past doesn't matter. Even to me, it does matter, because it's like spilled milk. The past is stagnant. Nothing ever changed. It doesn't mean nothing happened. My ancestors were farmers, I'll say quietly. We were Roman or Greek, Goths, eccentrics, weirdos. The present is here, never changing, just like the past. Sitting in this chair, the present is following a dot, recognizing that I am here. And the choices I've made don't matter. In a brief second, your body is on stage. In my life, I've never done anything right. The present is silence. The present is constant. The present is here. Pure meditation is made out of silence. Pure meditation is done out of nothing. Pure meditation is done out of acceptance. Not moving, not thinking, just acting. Writing a poem, telling a story, performing for others. Performance is the act of being present. Performance art is the act of hanging yourself over with honey. Performance art is a state of being present. Performance art is the act of reaction. Performance art is the act of reacting to an action. Performance art is the here and now. Sitting with the pain, sitting with the trauma, sitting with the strong emotions. Performance is a split thought. Performance is the inaction. Performance is the action. The dissociation that happens, the FBI watching us like Snowden, the feeling of nothingness. Nothing happening, something happening, anything happening. The body is apart, the mind is apart, the soul is apart. Time has no meaning. The past is documented. The construct known as history just imprisoned us, which becomes history. Western man measures time in a code. The clock measures his movements. The clock is now a commodity. The clock is mechanical now. The clock is a byproduct of capitalism. The clock is intended to move forward. The clock is a byproduct of man. The clock is unknowable. The time is ever changing. The past is in the present. The present is in the past. The future collides the present. The present collides with the future. The past collides with the past. Time is a film that keeps going. Memory is a reforming story arc. Life is a play that no one asked to be in. Like an 8mm footage, memories can be accessed. Like a VCR, memories can't be rewound in a loop. Like a Blu-ray, memories can be pulled back. But nothing can ever change the past. The past is an invisible construct, even if I want to. My memory is distorted like an aging film. We can't tell the possible truth. My experience is my own. Because it didn't happen that way. Because our own experiences differ from reality. Because the reality isn't constant. The past is the Big Bang. The universe imploding on itself, the ever constant. Because death is the answer to the past. Because the past is a coping mechanism humans invented. Because the humans are afraid of the concept of time. Death is an awareness of time. Death is a byproduct of time. Death is a solution of time. The future is a hive of emotion. Our fears are magnified by the increased technology. We respond to the fear by ignoring it. We cry out Black Lives Matter, yet the violence continues on through blackened out stories. We condemn J.K. Rowling for transphobic behaviors. We condemn ourselves for not speaking. We condemn others without thinking. Yet nothing is said, yet nothing is done, yet we don't accept each other as equals. Understanding injustice, when in fact we feed into this hive, silencing each other's voices in a moment. We're used to this violence. We're taught to keep quiet when a shooter comes in. The thought of this violence is conditioned from a young age. We're watching bodies build up. People are dying on the streets. Young people are being blasted to bits. We say solidarity. Solidarity for what? Solidarity for something. 1 minute you're wearing a pride flag. 1 minute you're wearing a mask. 1 minute you're logging your last breath. Next minute you live under the assumption. The next minute you're assuming something. The next minute you're under the assumption. For being in the wrong place. For being in the wrong time. For being in the wrong location. Because fear is sublime. Because outrage is fed by Facebook. Because nothing is being done about the class divide. Because Americans colonize. Because Americans rip open new environments. Because we watch too much TV. We're obese. We're a byproduct of the supersized me. We never existed. We have a homeless problem in the streets of Chicago because COVID is a problem for them. For the rich people down the street. For Wonder Woman who are on screen. For the well thought out heroes. Who pat themselves on the back. Who are incredulous towards suffering. Who have savior complexes. Who do nothing at all. Who sing Imagine All the People. Who hide in their Wonder Woman fortress. For the people without eczema. For the people logging in their diaries. For the workers trying to stay alive. We're being watched on our computers. The feds can raid us. Just like they did Snowden. In the end, the future is indefinite. In the end, the future is the end result. In the end, the future is the result of the present. When we reach the moon, the aliens will look at our art. They'll say we're so distorted. The future isn't so far off. The art we've made speaks of change, singing Kumbaya with people in a circle. The future has changed. The past is an abstract concept. The present is the here and now. All three are correlated in some way. Three are a cycle. All three are forever looping. The past is a man-made concept. The present is an invisible concept. The future is the result of the actions taken. The past was written by mankind. The present is a meditative concept. The future is the product of those. The future is connected to those present. The past is ever evolving. The present is the action not given. The past changes. The present changes. The future is change. The past never existed. The present is in the past. The future is in the present. That there's a loop. That there's a paradox. That there's a story.